Yo, yo, RX back again with another breakdown of UFC 277 Pena versus Nunez 2. The rematch none of us thought would happen and none of us want to happen, so yeah. If you know, you know. Before I get into the breakdown, I do a quick recap of last week. And yeah, real quick, I want to recap UFC London too. So let's go. Dalby and Silva. Silva's gas tank is fucking terrible. Leonardo and Boehm. I am shocked of how bad Mandy Boehm did. I don't know. I'm shocked by how bad Boehm is. Leonardo, great showing. Not much to say. Herbert and Nelson, super featable fight, but Herbert easily won like he should have. Mukayev and Johnson. Mukayev so fucking good. He is so fucking good. JSP, Johnson Pierce, and Makwan Americani. Pierce is the better wrestler. Wood and Rosa. Nathaniel Wood's back. Klein and Jones. I'm shocked of how shitty Mason Jones looked. Uzdemir and Craig. I'm shocked of how shitty Craig looked. McCain and Goldie. Not shocked they gave Molly an easy one. Krylov and Gustafsson. Alex, please no more fighting, man. The Gus train's over. Retire. Patty and Levitt. They gave Patty a matchup he easily should have and did win. Hermanson and Curtis. When the fuck did Jack Hermanson get striking? And the main event, Curtis Blades and Tom Aspinall. Back-to-back no contest main events. Fuck. Heal up Tommy and can't be mad at Curtis. So, with that being said, that was UFC London 2. Didn't live up to the expectations. And no one expected it to be as good as London 1, but be even 50% as good. And it would have been nice, but it wasn't. And it was actually really shit. So. But, speaking of shit, we got this card, UFC 277. It has some potential, but with the UFC lately, especially main events, will it actually hit? Probably not. But enough being said there, let's actually talk about the card. Before I do, like, comment, sub, all that shit. 100 subs goal by the end of the year. And as always, let's talk about this card. Let's talk about UFC 277 in Dallas. As we start off with a very interesting fight. In a way, I could look at it as loser gets cut. And that is Owen Galaxy Kosi versus Blood Diamond. Let's talk about Kosi. Kosi is 0-1 in the UFC, losing his debut to Phil Rowe after gassing badly going into the second. He did win on Contender Series, but that obviously didn't help him in any way move over to the UFC. Because clearly Philip Rowe beat him badly. Yeah, not seen much of Kosi, so it's kind of hard for me to talk about dude I've only seen once. I can guarantee you this might be one of my shorter videos in a while because the prelims have so little substance. Not even I could drag it out, so be prepared. But yeah, Kosi, obviously I don't even need to tell you his game plan. Wrestle the living fuck out of Blood Diamond. Look at what Jeremiah Wells did. Just do the same thing. And speaking of the Blood Diamond, let's talk about Blood Diamond. Obviously a very good kickboxer before he got to the UFC. Obviously in his debut, beginning of this year, he got subbed by Jeremiah Wells. Obviously you can't get mad at that, but for all the hype, he kinda blew it. And let's be honest, we all know he's only in the UFC because who he's friends with, Israel Adesanya. So, keep that in mind. I don't know how to look at this fight, because I look at Kosi, I look at this kind of like Patty and Levitt. You got one dude who's clearly the better striker, and one dude who is clearly the wrestler. If Kosi is smart, he does not strike for a fucking second. He shoots takedowns like a motherfucker. But Willie, that's tough. That's fucking tough. I don't think Kosi's that good, and especially if he gasses, Blood could take advantage. You know, Blood Diamond has, if the team down at American, Izzy's, what the fuck is it called? City Kickboxing is smart. They have been having him wrestle every day since that Jeremiah Wells loss. So, yeah. I don't know how to look at this fight. Betting odds, I guess, do. Having Kosi minus 165 plus 135, I think he should be the favorite. But not that big. I would say more of a minus 130 to plus 120. I think makes a lot more sense. Because I think the UFC has tried to book this fight so many times because they see what I at least see, that Kosi is either going to be super stupid and try and strike and get knocked out, or he's going to try and wrestle and either gas himself and get finished, or not gas and finish Blood Diamond. So it's a very, very hard call, but fuck. Fuck it. I think Blood Diamond gets the win here. I'm giving the guy a second chance. This is his only other chance. I'm not mad he lost Jeremiah Wells. Jeremiah Wells is so good, it's not even funny. Kosi is not Jeremiah Wells. Blood should be able to get the finish here. Keyword should. So, will he? I hope. I don't know. I honestly just don't fucking know. The UFC wants him to win. Izzy wants him to win. Is he gonna win? I don't know. What do I think? I think Blood will get the upset. I think this will be his only UFC win, because I feel like if he wins this, they'll give him a tough fight and he'll lose. So, I'm going Blood Diamond by knockout in the first. This is your shot, man. Are you gonna bank it, or are you gonna brick it again? Let's see. Blood Diamond knockout in the first. After that, a really good fight at 185. Another fight that's been, 205. Another fight that's been booked a couple times, and now it's finally happening. And that is Niku Nigamarianu versus Ihor Julius Poteria. Let's talk about Nick and Triple N. Nick is very good. He's had a very good showing in the UFC since 2021. Nice 3-5 win streak. He did lose his UFC debut against Stafarov. Ever since then, he beat Alexis Kamer. Coming as a big underdog, I picked him right there. Then he finished Ike Villanueva, and then he squeaked by Kendi Nzechukwu. So Ike was an easy fight, but the other two were pretty tough, but he did get the win nonetheless. And now he's back against Ihor, a horror, which second time they booked this fight. Nick is a decent striker, but he wants to wrestle you. He wants to get you up against the cage, smother you, gas you out, and pretty much see what you're made of. And sometimes he does succeed in doing that, and other times he doesn't. he doesn't. I think he's good. I don't think I think this will show if he's really ready for top. Because he had a very bad performance against a dude who really ain't that great in Kendi Nzechukwu. So this will be a make or break fight for Nick. See if he's ready for top, better competition, or he will be shunned back down to fighting guys like Ike and Alexis Kamer. But the guy to test that is Ihor Potieria, coming off Contender Series last year, knocking out some dude in the first round, which obviously gets you a contract out there. By the way, DWCS this week was really bad besides the main event, just so I should have said that. I barely remember Ihor's fight, but I do remember he looked good, and yeah, he got to finish, and he's very deadly, I guess would be the term I want. He goes for the kill. So I really wish I watched DWCS more last year. I kind of missed a lot of it, but that's why I'm watching it this year. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Not good enough to be the fucking favorite against a UFC proven dude. The betting odds do have Ihor minus 145 to plus 125. I think near even 115 apiece, because yeah, look at this way. If the Nick that showed up against Kennedy and even Kamer in a way shows up, Ihor will win. If the one that showed up against Ike, this is gonna be a good fight. If Nick plays it smart, then he will. I don't know. It's a very hard fight to predict. Two young dudes, early in their careers, trying to prove themselves on a pay-per-view. You don't know how it's gonna go. You just don't know. How do I think it's gonna go? I think the dog takes it again. I think Nick Mariano takes the win here. I think he'll just do enough to win. I think he'll squeak by again. I don't think he'll look great, but he'll look better. I think he'll surprise a lot of people. And yeah, I think it'll be a very interesting fight. I can already tell my picks for this week are either going to be look amazing by the end of the night, or look like I'm a fucking moron. Knowing me, fucking moron. But yeah, I'm going Nick here by decision. I think. I don't know why. I'm just feeling dog heavy right now. I feel like it's underdog season. I think. I'm pushing my luck, maybe. But yeah, I'm going with who I'm gonna go with who I know more in Nick, and who I think is underratedly good. So Nick for W by decision. After that, a fight that was not meant to be this, it was meant to be someone else, who I'll say in a second. But we got Ji-Yeon Fire Fist Kim, I guarantee you I put that in the wrong order, versus Jocelyn La Pantera Edwards. This was meant to be Ji-Yeon Kim versus Marina Akapova, but Akapova withdrew. Has it said why yet? Or did she just visa issues, injury? She had no reason. Okay, I actually really lame. I really like Akapova. I like to see her in this fight, but she pulled out. Edwards steps in, and now Edwards is back already after 275 robbery win. So, but we're not talking about her at the moment. Let's talk about Ji-Yeon Kim, who also got robbed in her last fight, but not for the win, for the loss actually. Kim is not had a very good UFC run. She is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting that win. And 1, 2, 3, 4. She's 4-4. Really 3-5. I'm not counting the Cachoeira loss because she won that fucking fight. But yeah, her best win, Cachoeira. If you look at her losses, you really can't get mad at them. Lucy Pudova, no idea who that is. Antonina Shevchenko, can't get the most mad at. Alexa Grasso, what do you expect? Maya McCain, not mad at it. So, she's winning when she should and losing when she should. You don't expect her to beat Maya McCain or Alexa Grasso. So, can't even really get annoyed at that. You're fucking high if you're mad at that loss. Cachoeira, she beat, if we're being honest, as the, favorite? Yeah, so, I don't know. Kim's she has decent striking, and, she's really good striking, not a lot, think of her like, how Akpova, she's like a taller Alexa Grasso in a way, a shittier, taller Alexa Grasso. A very good volume striker. Well, a good volume, not very, but a good volume striker. Her and Akpova have been such a great fight. So, this is win or get cut for Kim, so. Ooh, good luck, Kim. You need it. But to talk about her opponent, Jocelyn, who I feel like I've talked about so many times already this year. Or over the last over the last year, because she is really, in my opinion at least, and should be others, 1-3 in the UFC. She won her debut against Yanan Wu last year, then she lost to Carl Rosa, and then she lost to Jessica Rose Clark, and then she won / really robbery win against Romana Pascal 2 months ago. Not even. She's not that good. Her striking's very bad. Her wrestling ain't much to write home about. She's just not that good, to be honest. Just not that good. I don't know what the fuck betting odds are seeing in her right now. I think this is easily the shittiest betting line on the card. I just don't get it. I've never understood why the bettors love Jocelyn Edwards so much. She's not good. She's just fucking not. And I talk about bettors because she's -140 in this fight against Ji Yeon Kim. How the fuck is she -140? Kim, dude, Romana fucking Pascal was piecing Edwards up. What the fuck is Kim gonna do? Am I just fucking, am I high? Or am I fucking, I'm confused. What the fuck is Edwards gonna do against Kim? She looked shitty she got out-wrestled by Jessica fucking Rose Clark. And then Romana Pascal looked fucking good against her. Your only winner is Yanan Wu, who fucking sucks. And the community agrees she's terrible. Fuck, man. I don't get it. I don't understand these fighters people hype up just because when they fucking suck. I'm blown away by this shit. But the betting odds should really be Kim -180, 170, 180. I don't see how Kim really, unless Edwards becomes a fucking wrestler, Kim should easily win this. And if she does, I'm gonna look like a fucking genius. 3rd underdog pick in a row to start the card. Ji Yeon Kim by decision. Bitch. If I get these 3 right, or even 2, I'm gonna look fucking genius. Am I gonna get them all wrong? Probably. But whatever. Ji Yeon Kim by decision. Don't know why Edwards is the favorite. Go bet on Kim. The other 2, worry about. Go bet on Ji Yeon Kim. Next fight on the card. I'm not gonna waste much time on it. Don't know short notice replacement. So I don't know him. But this is Michael Morales versus Adam Thuggage. No, I did not say fuck it. I said Thuggage. This was meant to be Michael Morales versus Ramiz Brahima, but Ramiz pulled out clearly, and now Adam Thuggage stepped in. Let's talk about Michael Morales. This kid is scary good, coming off Contender Series, only 23 years old. In his UFC debut, knocked out Trevin Giles on pay-per-view. This kid is scary good, really good hands. Seems like he got really nice power, and he's really good. I don't know how many times I say it. He's really fucking good. Yeah. Ecuador has another scary good fighter. They already have Marlon Vera. Man, Michael Morales for that list. Kid's really fucking good. Really good. And to not talk about his opponent, Adam Thuggage, I'd never seen this man in my life before last week. Yeah, he's gonna get fucking knocked out. Not really a better way to put it. He's gonna get fucking knocked out. He has no chance. He really has no chance. That's it. Not much more to say. He has no fucking chance. So, with that being said, I'm going Michael Morales by knockout in the first. Not my lock of the night. If he's not, you can probably guess who is. But yeah, he's gonna win pretty easily. Morales is a scary good prospect. Now we move on to the real prelims. That was just the early prelims, and we start the real prelims off with two fighters I do know. They're not good, but I know them. Dakar Close versus Rafa Gifted Garcia. Let's talk about the Mr. Push himself. The weakest human alive when it comes to pushing. Dakar Close. In the UFC, Dakar is 6-2. Only losses: David Tamer and Benil Dariush. His best win, Bobby Green. He's a complete slugger. Really, he goes out there looking for the kill. If he doesn't get the kill, that means either you got the kill or fucking you have a great chin. Most of the time, he gets killed or he gets the kill, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. But Close is really good. Close is good. He's getting up there in age, 34. I don't think much of him. Like, I know a lot of people hype him up. I don't know why, personally. He's fine, but he's just a shittier Benil Dariush, really. Oh, and I didn't mention this fight was also not meant to be Rafa Garcia. This is meant to be Dakar versus Diego Ferreira. Just FYI. But talk about the replacement, Rafa Garcia. These prelims have a lot of replacements. Rafa is super weird with how he fights. Against Nasrat, he looked really good. And then against Chris Gritzmacher, he looked like shit. Then he looked really good against Natan Levy and looked really good against Jesse Ronson. Does it make any sense? No. How you look really good against Nasrat Hakparaz, but then turn into a fucking can against shitty Chris Gutierrez or Gritzmacher, I mean, I don't know, but that's what he did. He fucking found a way to. When he's on his game, Rafa's actually pretty good, to be honest. Just a lot of the time, he's not on his game. Last two fights, he's been on his game. So, yeah. The kid's good, just like I said, he's really Michael John. He really Michael Johnson's it sometimes. So yeah, he looks good one time, shit the next. So you know. This is gonna be probably a pretty good striking fest, unless Hoffa goes for a wrestling game plan, which I would not be shocked by, but I doubt he does. I think he'll stand and trade with the card. Will it work? I doubt it. But yeah, I think he'll stand trade, show off that Mexican heart, and someone will probably drop. Maybe. I'm not picking a finish in this fight, but someone could easily drop. So, with that being said, betting odds you have the card close minus 225, plus 185. I'd probably have the card minus 170. I think he should be the favorite. I don't know if I would have him minus 200, but that's just me. And yeah, I think the card will win this fight. Really don't see how he doesn't, unless he gets clipped or just sucks or gets pushed. So I'm going the card close by decision. Should be an interesting fight. After that, another fight that was changed because of replacements. God damn it, why is this card so fucking weird? Every fighter, I swear, every fighter has a replacement. Next, we have some heavyweights. Dontel Lord Kong Mays versus, how the fuck am I gonna say this? Hamadi the Hammer Abdul Wahab. Did I actually say that right? Abdul Wahab. If you've never heard that man in your life, because he was not signed to the UFC a week ago, this was meant to be Dontel Mays versus Justin Tafa, and that fight would have been pretty good. But poor Abdul Wahaba stepped in. I'm not going to be calling him that. I'm going to call him Hamadi from now on, but it's a nice last name. Let's talk about Dontel Mays. I feel like we kind of know what we're getting with Dontel Mays by this point. A very below average fighter who's not that good. He'll win when he needs to, but like in the UFC he's 2-2, lost to Cyril Gane. Are you really going to get mad at that? And Rodrigo Nascimento. But then he comes back with beating Roquan Martinez and Josh Parisian. Obviously he has problems with wrestlers, or for Gane, anyone with super good talent. And yeah. Dontel is not great, but gets the job done. That's all you need. Like, I don't know. I don't think he's that bad. I don't know. He's on the same tier of a Justin Tafa. I guess he wins when he needs to. He loses when he needs to. Yeah, so Dontel Mays. To not talk about his opponent because I don't fucking know him either. Hamadi, from Egypt. That's definitely a place you've not seen anyone from. Yeah, I've never seen this human fight in my life. So, good luck. I don't think he's gonna win, but good luck. Dontel is minus 150 to plus 125. Sure. I will not disagree. And I think Dontel will win. So I'm going Dontel Mays by decision. I can these fucking short nose replacements at least be fighters already signed, please? Well, actually, in this next fight, actually was someone who's already signed. Who did he replace? I don't remember. Oh, no, this was just a fight booked. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind, this was the actual fight booked. It's actually a real good one, and it has a very entertaining fighter in it. When I say his name, you'll know who I'm talking about. And I'm talking about Drew Dober versus Rafael the Turn Alvarez. Drew motherfucking Dober. The tough motherfucker that he. How the fuck did Terrence McKinney not finish him? McKinney had that motherfucker dead. And he just got up and said, nope. Props to Drew Dober, man. Props. Not gonna talk much on Drew, because I think we all know Drew Dober by now. The dude's a complete fucking beast. Underrated beast, might I add. He just goes out there and swing and bang, man. The only time he has been stopped from doing that is Islam, and we all know Islam just does Islam shit, so I'm not really shocked by Islam doing Islam shit. Dober is a complete psychopath. Dober just does not give a fuck, and you gotta love that about Drew. Let's talk about his opponent, Rafael Alves. On the other hand, actually does care about his CTE take per fight. In the UFC, he's 1-1 coming off Contender Series. Lost to Damir Ismagulov in his debut, and then in his last fight about almost a year ago, finished Mark Diakase in about 2 minutes. He's not the greatest. He's a decent wrestler, but that's about it. His hands are okay, I guess. I don't think he's the best striker, anything that great of a grappler, but he's there. he's there. Best way to describe it. He's not amazing, but he's there. You know? But he's just there. I don't know. I think this is kind of given due to the slaughterhouse, to be honest. And betting out the greater for me, Drew Dober minus 220 to plus 180. I would say Drew Dober minus almost 300, you could fucking say, to be honest. You could honestly say fucking 300. I think Drew Dober's gonna win this one pretty fucking easily. I think he's just better. I don't know really Alvarez's path to victory here. I won't lie to you, but maybe he will find a insane path to victory. Do I think he will? Not a chance in fucking hell. But could he? Yes. Necessarily, yes, he could. But again, will he? No. So with that being said, I am going with Drew Dober by knockout in the first. Dober's gonna light up Dallas, baby. Let's go. Drew Dober knockout in the first. And to end off the prelims, we have a very underrated banger. And I mean banger. As we got Alex, the Great White Morano versus Matt the Jedi Semmelsberger. Banger. If you know these two, you know it's gonna be a banger. If Morano and KKF were on the card, I would say easily fight of the night. But this will be a close second by the end of the night, I feel. Let's talk about Alex Morano. Yeah, I think we know we're getting Alex Morano by now. The dude will swing and wrestle. He's pretty well-rounded all around. Pretty fun fighter. And really good. He's not very powerful, but he does have power. He's had some ups and downs. His biggest up, and what a lot of people know him for, is beating Cowboy about a year ago. Well, more than a year ago. He's good. He's really good. Just he he's in that middle of the unranked where he's really good, but he's not the top, but he's not the bottom. Like, he will beat Mickey Gall or Rice McKee, but he'll lose to Showtime Chaos Williams, you know? So, keep that in mind. He's really good, but he's not that top tier. I'm not saying who he's fighting is easier, but I think he's a little higher tiered, maybe. And that is Matt Semmelsberger. Matt in the UFC is 5-1. Beat Carlton Minnis and Jason Witt. Then lost to Chaos, and then is on a nice 2-fight winning streak, being Martin Sano and AJ Fletcher. A lot of power in the hands of Semi, and a really good wrestler, decent striker. This is two well-rounded brawlers fighting, and I think it's amazing booking by the UFC. This fight comes down to who lands the perfect punch first, or who wrestles better. Who do I think lands the perfect punch first? I think it's clearly Matthew Semmelsberger. He has more power, and I think he's a little bit better on the feet. But you got Alex Morano, who's a very tough, good veteran, and you just don't know. This fight's really good. I'm very excited for this fight. It's two brawlers. And what do I think's gonna happen? The betting odds think that Semi the Jedi, Semmelsberger, is gonna win with a -165 favorite. I agree. Semmelsberger should be a small favorite. I would say maybe -130-ish. I almost want to say near even, but I just think Matt is a hair better. And that's why I think he will get the W. I would not be shocked if he knocked Alex out. I would not be shocked if Alex knocked him out. I wouldn't be shocked if these two have a 3-round war. I'll be more shocked if the fight sucks, to be honest. Knowing our luck, Jourdain and Burgos, it will suck. But I am going Matthew Semmelsberger by decision. And I think it's going to be a really good fight. I'm excited for it. But I think the Jedi wins. Matt Semmelsberger by decision. So that's the prelims. A lot of moving parts. If I did this break, hell, you just talk about the fights that have been canned off this card. Ji-Yeon Kim against Marina Akapova. I'll save that one for last. Ramiz Brahimaz and Michael Morales. The card close in Diego Ferreira, Justin Taffa and Danto Mays, Ignacio Bahamondes and Ludovic Klein, and Paulo Costa versus Luke Rockhold. Imagine this card with all those fighters still on it, or that fight still on it. Fucking hell, man. But now we got Jocelyn Edwards, Adam Thuggage, and Hamadi. Hi, why are you here? Whatever. Still, if you look at the bright spots on the prelims, Blood Diamond could be fun. Nick could be a fun fight. Ji-Yeon Kim's always fun. Mike Morales is really good. Drew Dober's Drew Dober. Morano and Semmelsberger should be great. So you still got positives, but I think they're a little outweighed by the cons. So, but we move on to a main card that has many positives and many cons. As we start off with a banger at 205, Magomed Ankalaev versus Anthony Lionheart Smith. Let's talk about Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed, very, 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 very good. Even though he looked very, 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 very underwhelming in his last fight against Thiago Santos. Apparently he went easy on him or whatever shit he said. It sounds stupid as shit, because it is stupid as shit. But you know, what are you gonna do about it? In the UFC, he's pretty much won all his fights besides Paul Craig being Paul Craig. Yeah, he's pretty much been on a killing spree since losing to Paul Craig. Uzdemir, Kutilaba, Krylov, Lungambula, Prakniao. He's just been beating everyone. And this is his first, I would say his first, like, real test. Like, I know, ooh, Thiago Santos, he's fucking old and washed. He's gonna get knocked out next week. Anthony Smith is, I think, in his top tier of his game still. So it's gonna be very interesting how he looks against a very tough Anthony Smith. And Anthony Smith, who we know is infamous for saying fuck you to the young guys people think are gonna run him over. Keep that in mind. So Magomed, very good. Who's also very good, who I just talked about, Anthony Smith. Been around forever, 34 years old, good veteran, on a nice 3-fight winning streak, beating guys. They really didn't think he would beat. Devin Clark was near even betting odds. He was plus 200 against Jimmy Crute. He was a small favorite against Ryan Spann. He gets no respect for how actually good he is. I get 205 is really good, has a lot of nice names people like. But dude, Anthony Smith is fucking good. He is scary good. Like, honestly, yeah, all of his losses lately have been to the top guys, but are you very mad about losing to Glover Teixeira, Alexander Rakic, and John Jones? Fuck no. No, you're just not. And if you are, you are fucking really hard to please. So, with that in mind, and then in his last 3 fights, he's been beating really tough fucking prospects. He destroyed Jimmy Crute. He fucking ran through Devin Clark and Ryan Spann. He ran through him too. He's really good. And that's why I'm kinda shocked how stupid these betting odds are. Magomed Ankalaev minus 500. No fucking chance in hell should he be minus 500 against Anthony Smith. Magomed at peak should be minus 170. And that's being nice. I would honestly say minus 135, 40. I don't get why Anthony Smith gets so little respect. Yeah, trust me. I picked Crute. I picked Clark. I didn't pick Spann, but I picked Crute to completely run through him. But at least I can see, oh wow, instead of making up bullshit excuses, Anthony Smith is scary fucking good. He's really fucking good. And to be honest, if he wins, I'm not shocked. Like, I will not be fucking shocked. Like, I will not be shocked. I am not picking Anthony Smith, but if he were to win, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, he beat Magomed like everyone else will be. That's just fucking stupid. So with that being said, I am going Magomed Ankalaev by decision. I do think it's going to be a very tough fight for the kid, but we'll see what he can do. Stop counting out Anthony Smith, man. Hell, honestly, if you want to go bet Anthony Smith, I would fucking not be mad at you. It's not a bad bet. It's not bad. Magomed by decision. Next up, a fight, easily the shittiest fight on the main card, and a fight that, knowing one of the fighters involved, will probably get cancelled. Alexandre the Cannonball Pantoja versus Alex Perez. Let's talk about Pantoja. Pantoja's very good. Actually, he's just fine. I really never saw much of him. I know a lot of people suck his dick and act like he's a top dude, but his only good win is fucking Brandon Morano. Besides that, who has he beat? Damn, Brandon Morano was good, but all his losses are to the top, his last 2 losses are to Oscar and Figgy. Like, I don't get the love behind this guy. Like, he's fine, but I think there's better. I think people like Manel Kopp and Mateus Nicolau are better, but whatever. That's what I think. But to talk about his opponent, Alex Perez, if you can't tell, I don't give a shit about this fight. This man has had more fights, has had as many fights cancelled in a row as fucking Sam Alvey has had losses in a row. Keep that in mind. If he actually can make it to the fucking fight this time, he's actually not bad. Really good kicks, decent power. Good dude. He's a good fighter. His only losses are to Figgy and Joe B. Can't get mad at either of those. His win against Jussier Formiga was very impressive, and he's good. We've not seen him in about fucking 2 years, but he's good. He's good. I don't know how he's still ranked yet. He's been gone for so long, but he's good. The betting odds have Alex Pantoja minus 160 to plus 135. I don't care. I honestly fucking don't. I'm going Pantoja. I think he'll get the win here, to be honest with you. Pantoja by decision. Now we get into the real good shit on this main card. These next 2 fights, real good shit. As we have Derrick the Black Beast Lewis versus Sergey Pavlovich. Oh, someone's taking a nap in Dallas tonight. Let's talk about the king of putting people to sleep, the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. The knockout king, most knockouts in UFC history, and lately was knocked out, shockingly, by Tai Tuivasa. We all know Derrick Lewis. I really don't need to talk about him much. He goes in there, either he knocks you out or you knock him out. He doesn't give a shit. That's just the Derrick Lewis way. He does not give a fuck. And you gotta respect that. He does not care. How can you not love that about the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis? He's just all around a very cool dude, and he likes punching people in the fucking face. So, yeah. One shot, one kill. And, yeah. Not much more to say. One shot, one kill. And now talk about his opponent, who finally has came back, who's finally fighting consistently again, Sergey Pavlovich. I say that because before his last fight against Shamil, he was off for 2 years. 3 years, actually. But he's back now, fighting consistently. He fought in March, now he's already back fighting in fucking July. Good to have him back. He's obviously more technical of a fighter than Derrick Lewis. That's not that hard to be more technical than Derrick Lewis. He's really good. He goes for the kill. He's technical, but he goes for a kill, and I don't need to say much more. Someone's gonna be knocked the fuck out in this fight. Is it gonna be the king of knockouts, or is it gonna be Sergey Pavlovich? The bias in me. Oh, and hold on, I gotta sneeze. Never mind. The odds are near even on Tapology, even though I think Pavlovich has taken over the odds over the week, which I honestly would have Sergey Pavlovich the favorite. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have him the favorite. About minus 150. It's hard to trust Derrick Lewis at this point. I really find it tough to trust Derrick Lewis. So, yeah, I'm picking Derrick Lewis because I'm biased and I want to see Derrick Lewis win always. But I'm not confident. I don't think he's gonna win, and I'm, like I said, biased. So with that being said, out of biased, I'm going Derrick the Black Beast Lewis by knockout in the first. Light up Dallas, baby. one more time. The Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. After that, the real main event on the card. What are we, about 45 minutes in? I go 50. Beautiful. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. We got the co-main event, a rematch between two great fighters. Brandon, the Assassin Baby Morano versus Kai. Don't blink. Cara France for the interim UFC Flyweight Championship. Don't need to go into these two guys. You already know them. You already know the Assassin Baby, first Mexican UFC champion. First this, first that. One of the nicest motherfuckers in the UFC. One of the most one of the most likable dudes in the UFC, most liked dudes in the UFC, and everyone just loves him. Kai France, quiet but killer. Don't blink, perfect, because he has power for days. He'll knock you out. He'll break that Mexican chin. He couldn't in the first fight, but he might. First fight, Moreno did take the W, but will that change? Will that change? The betting odds think it won't. Moreno minus 200 plus 170. I don't think he should be minus 200. I would have Brandon minus 160. Yeah, probably better. I think he is the better fighter, but does he have more power? No, not even close. But can Kai break that chin? Or can Kai keep up for 5 rounds? I don't think so. That's why I'm going with, my opinion, the real flyweight champion, but I guess interim if he wins. The Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. I think he's just better. Kai is really good, but can he really hang with Brandon Moreno? Can he really? I don't think so. For 25 minutes, I fucking doubt it. So I'm going the Assassin Baby to get some more gold around his waist. And now, we top off the card with a fight I won't waste your time on. You already know who I'm picking. The lock of the night. The Lioness gonna get her belt back and shut the fucking mouth of lucky motherfucker. Amanda Nunes, a knockout in the first. Gonna look like the Ronda Rousey fight. She pissed off. You played with the tiger. You get bit, bitch. You got out of the cage the first time. She's gonna be leaving in a body bag the second time. Amanda Nunes by knockout in the first, getting her belt back. Lock of the night. So fucking finally, those are my picks. To go over them one more time. Blood Diamond knockout in the first. Nigamarianu by decision. Ji-Yeon Kim by decision. Michael Morales by knockout in the first. Nakar Close by decision. Dontel Mays by decision. Drew Dober by knockout in the first. Matthew Summelsberger by decision. Magomed Ankalaev by decision. Alexander Pantoja by decision. Derrick Lewis by knockout in the first. Brandon Moreno by decision. And Amanda the Lioness Nunes, lock of the night, knockout in the first. The card sucks. Hindsight, breaking down the card, it's terrible. Don't buy this shit, just stream it. Fucking God. Yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me your picks down below. You'll hear from me next week for a breakdown of UFC Vegas 59, Santos and Hill, plus the tough finale. I won't be doing DWCS videos because fuck that. I can barely break down fights with people. You really want me to break down 4 to 5 fights of people I don't know? No, it'd be 3 minutes of me guessing. So, if you want to tell me DWCS picks, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, only you'll see real card videos. If you want to see those Contender Series people get a breakdown by me, they better win a contract and be on a card. Nothing more to say. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, sub, all that shit. 100 subs go by the end of the year. And as always, RX out. And New Lion